بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome my dear students of Riyadh Salihin Model Schools to a new lesson of your Mega Goal 5 students book, pages 62 and 63. Our lesson today is writing. Now my dear students, this will be our lesson for today, pages 62 and 63, 10 writing. I would like you to discuss these questions with me and to find answers or to give me your answers to these questions. Number 1. What kind of TV films do you enjoy and why? Are there categories of TV films that you are not interested in or you dislike? Which and why? 3. Can you explain what is meant by film genres? Read the text and find out what are genres, how are they defined, how easy is it to classify TV films, are there distinct and permanent categories, why and why not, what are the distinguishing characteristics of different genres, underline or highlight words, phrases or sentences that provide the answer. Now, my dear students, I would like you to answer these questions freely. Give me your opinions. What kind of TV films do you enjoy and why? Some of us enjoy action films, others don't. Some people are much interested in war films or comedy or drama, others are not. What about 2? Are there categories of TV films that you are not interested in? Or we can say that what kinds or types of films you don't like or you dislike. You can say that I don't like action films, or I don't like scary films, or I don't like drama or comedy, and you give us your reason for not liking or for disliking these films. Now I would like you to answer this question. Can you explain what is meant by film genres? I think it is quite clear now that genres are kinds or types of films. Listen carefully.
62. 10. Writing. Main genres of TV films. Film genres are categories of films based on theme, setting, plots or stories, characters, and other specific features, such as special effects, computer enhancement, animation, etc. There are major genres and subgenres. For example, adventure and action films are quite well known and associated with popular heroes, such as Superman or the Rambo sequels. It is not always easy to classify films, as they often combine elements of different genres. Kung Fu Panda, for instance, is an animated film which can also be categorized as an action film. This is the reason why some films are listed in different categories, or a category that is more popular at a given time. Film genres evolve through time. Action films featuring martial arts specialists and superhuman heroes used to be very popular over a decade ago. They still exist, but they seem to have lost their initial appeal. If a film includes action and is filmed in tropical settings, is it an action film or an adventure film? Would you say that Toy Story belongs to animation as a genre or comedy? Is it more of one or the other? And if so, which? Detective films are developed around stories of criminal actions and include elements of mystery and suspense. Dramas, on the other hand, are serious films portraying realistic life situations, character development, and interaction. They include a number of subcategories, for example, melodramas, biographies, or biopics. Epics are usually costume dramas, historical dramas, or war dramas in extravagant settings and lavish costumes. They are sometimes a more spectacular version of a biopic film, such as The Last Emperor. Horror films are designed and produced to frighten audiences. They are sometimes combined with science fiction, when, for example, Earth is invaded by an alien monster. Science fiction films, on the other hand, are often visionary with futuristic technology and extraordinary creatures from outer space. One of the most famous examples of this genre is E.T. War films portray the horror and destruction of war and are often combined with documentary excerpts. They are also paired with other genres depending on the story. For example, action, adventure, drama, comedy, etc. Finally, westerns represent one of the oldest genres with easily recognizable plots, elements, and characters, including horses, dusty towns, Indians and cowboys, good and bad guys, a sheriff and deputies, etc. In other words, they follow a common formula which has been modified, developed, expanded, supplemented, and revisited over the years. If you look up film genres in different sources, you will find that they share some categories but not others. Once again, this is quite natural, given the evolutionary nature of film genres and changing trends in popularity that reflect overall social and financial trends.
Now, my dear students, I would like you to think of answers to these questions. What are genres? How are they defined? How easy is it to classify TV films? Are there distinct and permanent categories? Why and why not? Number one, what are genres? How are they defined? Genres are categories of films based on theme, setting, plots, stories, characters, and other specific features, such as special effects, computer enhancement, animation, etc. There are major genres and subgenres. How easy is it to classify TV films? It is not always easy to classify films as they often combine elements of different genres. Are there distinct and permanent categories? Why and why not? No, there aren't, because film genres evolve according to appeal. Now, my dear students, what are the distinguishing characteristics of different genres? Underline or highlight words, phrases, or sentences that provide the answer. You can write down the meanings of these words and give me some characteristics of different genres. What is unique or what is special about each one? Number one, action, martial arts, superhuman heroes, adventure, tropical setting, comedy, Toy Story, also animated, drama series, realistic life situations, character development, interaction, melodramas, biographies, and biopics. Animation, Toy Story, cartoon design, epics, costume drama, historical drama, war dramas, extravagant settings, lavish costume, spectacular version of biopic films, biopics, The Last Emperor, a film based on a true story, detective, criminal, action, mystery, suspense, horror, frighten audiences, combined with science fiction, Earth invaded by alien monster, war, horror and destruction of war, documentary excerpts, paired with other genres, Western, oldest genres, horses, dusty, modified, revisited, and the last one is science fiction, Earth invaded by alien monster, visionary futuristic technology, extraordinary creatures, outer space, E.T. Now, my dear students, I would like you to write about a TV film you like, and you have to write the TV film genre or title. Use these ideas to help you write your essay. Where did it take place? When did it happen? How did you feel at the end? What is the main theme or story? Describe the hero's character. Who were the main characters?